Hello everyone, this video is going to be how to change a flat tire. For the first step, it's going to be locate which tire is flat. And in this scenario, it's going to be this one here. As you can see, it's obviously not flat, but I'm just going to be showing you guys how to do it anyways. To change your tire, everything you need is going to be in the trunk of most vehicles. And it's going to be just underneath the back hatch here. So as you can see, if you open this right up, it has your spare tire as well as your tools just there. Now the first thing you're going to need is the jack and the two tools right here. You're going to take your jack and place it on the jack point just underneath the vehicle there. Now before you start lifting the vehicle in the air, you're going to want to break the pressure in your lug nuts, because with the wheel off the ground, you're not going to be able to get the lug nuts off. By doing so, you take this tool here, and in this particular vehicle, it has a key for the lug nuts. You're going to take the key, put it on the lugs, and simply crack them loose. Now with all 5 lugs slightly cracked loose and the jack resting just on the pinch weld, you're able to lift the vehicle by grabbing these tools. You're going to put the hook through the jack and then this through this hole, and that creates a bar to which you're able to spin the jack. Now with the wheel in the air, you're going to grab your tool and continue to remove all of the lug nuts. Now with the tire off, we're going to return to the back of the vehicle and remove your spare wheel. Now that you have the spare wheel, we're going to bring it back here. And when lifting this on to your lug nuts, you never want to put your body underneath the vehicle. Since there is no jack stand, the vehicle, you always have to be ready for it to fall just in case. So never have a body part underneath the vehicle to prevent getting squished.
Now once all the 5 lugs are lightly hand tied, you're going to grab your tool again and tighten them as much as you can by hand while it's still on the lift. Not too hard because you don't want to knock the car off the lift. Just enough so that when you sit it down, it doesn't fall off. And every time you tighten lug nuts, you want to do it in the star pattern. Just like this. Now that they're all hand tied, you can grab your tools again, return to the jack, and begin to lower the vehicle. Now that the tire is touching the ground again, you're able to tighten the wheels enough to get to a shop to where you can get them torqued to spec. Again, you want to do this in the star pattern. And there you go. Personally, now that they're all tightened, you can lower the jack fully, remove it, put all your tools back away. And this step, if this is all the tools you have, I recommend going directly to a shop to where they can get your tire fixed and also torque your lug nuts to spec. But myself personally, I like to keep a torque wrench in my vehicle at all times. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do that, how to torque them to spec. Now that you have your torque wrench, you're going to set the torque wrench to the spec that you want the lug nuts torqued to. For this vehicle here, it's going to be 90 foot-pounds of torque. And that right there is 90 foot-pounds. Now that it's set to torque, you want to grab your lug nut key and find which socket fits it. I believe this one is 3/4. So, correct. Now that you have all this, go back to the tire. And then now you're gonna, in clockwise position, you're gonna tighten the lugs to 90 foot-pounds. And you push down until you hear a click. There you go. That's 90. And again, you always want to do this in star pattern. Now that they're tightened to spec, you're going to return to a shop or do it yourself again after 100 kilometers. And that's how you change tire. Thank you very much.